Rubber doll, you know I've got it all. I am the rubber doll.
Rubber doll, you know I got it all. I am the rubber doll.
My name is Brittany Brody. I am the Disney Princess of Denver Drag, and this is Drag Me to Denver, the series in which we get to know some of the fierce and fabulous drag artists that make up the Denver drag community. But as always, before we get started, click that like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe, and click that bell to be notified for when new episodes drop right here on the channel. It's a very special latex episode here. As you can tell, my guest today is Bronner Bang.
Hello, folks. Hi.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, finally.
Finally. I know you've just been jonesing with anticipation
Oh.
to get in the hot seat.
And it is a fucking hot seat. It's like 110 degrees in here. Jesus fuck.
Wow. Okay.
August was a choice for latex. It definitely was. Now, the one question I always start out with, if you've seen this show before, is you've done like rubber doll stuff, so this still applies to you. In your own words, how would you describe your style of drag?
I would say something along the lines of like the porn star from the Black Lagoon, like head to toe latex. I am like really trying to zhuzh up the breasts and the hips and just like really just get that hourglass figure going on as well. Of course, like I said, being head to toe in latex and just getting those curves just right.
Okay, so more of like the like plastic love doll kind of aesthetic you're going for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Exactly.
very like cartoonish, over the top.
I try to stay like on the edge of the realm of like realistic and, you know, uncanny, you could say.
Okay. You are here in latex.
Here I am.
I myself do a lot of things with latex. How did you get into latex initially?
Oh my goodness. So, you know, everybody remembers Batman Returns with Michelle Pfeiffer and
Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito,
Michael
thank you.
Keaton,
Yeah.
1992.
92. And so like seriously, like right after that movie came out into VHS. Zoomers, VHS, there were like tapes, like cassette tapes, you know, we used to actually put movies on before streaming. And so anyway, yeah, no, I watched that on VHS probably 40, 50 times at the age of like 7. And I think they probably kind of ruined me from there and pushed me along on that path. I mean, come on, Michelle Pfeiffer in that shit. That scene where like she's on like the bed there and what have you, and
She eats a bird in that
she eats a
scene.
bird in that
She
scene.
puts a bird
Animal
in her
cruelty.
mouth and then opens her mouth and it flies out.
Yeah, true.
Nice kitty. Nice kitty. Nice kitty.
So, and the movies definitely make a big impact when it comes to the latex thing. I was around during that time, and especially like around like my puberty, you had like The Matrix and like Underworld, and there was a lot of like shiny stuff, and it was definitely getting a lot more traction in terms of pop culture, which we will talk about a little bit later.
Oh god.
So, continuing on, what was like your first piece of latex that you ever had?
My first piece of latex was a marbled top and a pair of briefs.
Okay.
I can't remember who actually made them, but they came from a little shop that was up in Littleton, or no, not Littleton, Loveland or Longmont, or one of those towns up there. And literally the only place, I swear to God, in this entire region you could try on latex.
It sounds like Rihanna's Rubber Closet.
It was
In Loveland, Colorado.
Ah,
They are no longer in business, but they did sell polymorph. So I'm guessing when you say marble, it might be one of Mario's designs from up in Montreal.
Makes sense. Tragically, that outfit met its ends when a drunk punk rock kid decided to set it on fire because he was a shithead punk rock kid.
So what's that story? How did your latex get set on fire? Like, you were wearing it when it was set on fire, right?
I mean, you haven't seen the scars.
Wow.
No, I'm kidding. No, like I don't know. I was like going up to like Denver because I was like living in the Springs at the time over in Fort Carson, and I came up to Denver to come hang out and stuff. And I was like spending my weekends with these dudes. They had a band, and one of the dudes' friends who he grew up with came out from like Gypsum or like one of those like hick mountain towns or whatever, and fucking like got drunk fucking while I was passed out and fucking grabbed my shit and lit it on fire. And that really turned me off like to it for a little bit too. Like, I was going through like a lot of other shit too, but like that really kind of that put a stake in my heart.
It's rough. And we definitely don't support that kind of intolerance and bigotry here. Where would you want? If you like it and it makes you feel hot and beautiful, do it. Even if you live in Gypsum, apparently. So you are here today to represent the Syndicate. What is the Syndicate?
It's a cult. It's,
okay.
I mean, straight up, like, we do human sacrifice. We have a compound somewhere up in the mountains. I'm not going to tell you where's because I don't want to get raided.
Is it in Waco?
Waco's in Texas. I said up in the mountains.
There could be mountains in Waco. How do you know?
It's near Gunnison.
Don't you want devoted followers who leave their families for you, give their money to you, give their bodies to you, give up their lives for you, consider you God?
The Syndicate is our local latex community that I kind of threw together back in 2022. Started off doing craft night, which we still do every first Wednesday of the month, unless something crazy is going on. Like we're going to like Montreal Fetish Weekend or something. And then we do monthly slosh as well over at the L Bar. That's the second Tuesday of every month. Started with the first, went over to the second, and then we've done some events here and there. Rubber Rebellion, Rubber After Dark, what's kind of our like regular like just play party thing and stuff like this. We're taking a little backseat on that for right now, just because of the economic conditions as they are. But fucking goddamn Trump fucking up with our fun. Like, vote him out. 2028, right? Okay, yeah, get him out of there. We need to have fun again, folks. Folks, we need to have fun again. Make America fun again. Anyway, sorry. So the Syndicate, yes. What were we doing? We were also we do products. We do latex care products. And
Which we'll get to in a little bit.
Okay. We do some latex care products. That's kind of been my like primary focus of the business at this point is really trying to get that out there, trying to make a more local accessible option for folks here in the States for their latex care, their dressing aid and stuff, so on and so forth. Because the stuff from Germany, it's good. It's fantastic quality. Don't get me wrong. It's extremely expensive for what it is. So
you mentioned you started the Syndicate in 2022. What motivated you to try to get like a local latex community together? And if somebody out there is watching and is like, I don't have latex people in my area, what advice would you give them to create their own latex community as well?
Partially, you're the reason like why I started it. Like seriously, like this local celebrity right here.
Gosh, senpai! What? You're making me blush.
Like being themselves and doing their thing, like in like our like local S&M BDSM community and stuff like this. Like it was like, oh wow, cool, so awesome. Like you get stars in your eyes for someone like this. So I mean, he kind of planted the idea in my head of you just existing. So thank you. But it was after the pandemic, after the Spanish flu pandemic, right? Like my idea was like they had the Roaring 20s, and my idea was like, okay, well we're gonna have our pandemic, and then everybody's gonna come back, crawling out of the woodwork and stuff like this, and with all this pent up like energy and money and stuff like this, and we're gonna go and have a fucking good time and what have you. Plus, where are all the other rubber perverts? Like this isn't a small town. Like fucking, this isn't like the town I grew up with. It was like 125,000 people. So I was like, where are you folks? And so, I built it, and they came. Like,
so literally, if you build it, they will come.
Literally,
is that what you're saying?
Like I said, we started out with just on FetLife, on Instagram, just like saying like, hey, we're doing a craft night this night, like come out and come hang out. And we started off with I think 4 people showing up, and then slowly grew from there.
Okay. You also mentioned that you've been to Montreal Fetish Weekend. What are some of, I've traveled to many events in my time, but what are some of the events that you've been to latex wise? And what would you say is your favorite?
Oh, this is going to be disappointing, but besides Montreal Fetish Weekend, I think the only other one I've been to is like Fetish Factory Anniversary down in Florida. Good ass time. It's in Fort Lauderdale. Trans folks, don't worry about Fort Lauderdale. It's a good place. People are chill. Very, very queer part of the state.
Wilton is incredibly queer friendly. I cannot recommend Wilton Manors enough.
So yeah, I've really only been to those 2, and I've been to all the ones I've done. I mean, of course, because they're the ones I produced. So out of those 2, man, it's a real toss up. It really.
You
is.
never did like Fetish Con or like anything like that, or?
I'm a broke bitch. Like I don't have money to fly all over the country and shit. Like
Okay.
Oh, I went to Torture Garden LA like in 22 as well. No, that was like 21. Like yeah, like everything was starting to open back up. That was actually quite a bit of fun, but it was a lot for just like a one night party. Yeah. Folks out there are like super, super creative and have like some amazing fucking outfits. I was blown away. Like I thought like my shit was good. You want to get fucking humbled, go to a fucking party in LA.
I can tell you from experience that yeah, you better bring it if you're in LA. They like people who put effort into their fetish looks. So it is not for the weak at heart for some events, but that's kind of why I love it, because you get to go all out and be like, look at me. That sounds like such a stereotypically vain view of LA, but it is what it is.
It's what it is, exactly. I mean, people are doing some cool shit out there, like whichever way you want to look at it. Like at the end of the day, people are bringing it, and they feel less fettered to like any sort of like norms or anything like this. They're just doing it, so and it looks good.
You mentioned pop culture earlier with like the Batman Returns. We kind of went a little into it with like the Matrix and things.
Yep.
So that takes us into our first game.
Okay.
We're going to find out how much you really know about latex.
All right.
We're going to test you all day. Are you excited?
No. But I'll try to feign excitement.
Okay. So in our first game, it is very pop culture based. I have 20 music videos written down.
Oh.
There is latex in every single one of these music videos. I'm going to name the song. You need to name the artist. So your only hint is these are all female singers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
You feel better?
I think I can do this.
Have you seen a lot of music videos with latex in your time?
Yes.
Okay.
Big music person, so.
I mean, I've got 20. It'll go pretty quick. As long as you get 10. You think you can get 10? That's 50%?
Yeah, no, I usually test pretty well. I think I'll get above 70.
Okay. Number 1, Abracadabra. Starting off easy. Name the artist. It's a 2020.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah,
Yes,
good job. See, not that hard. Starting off easy.
Giamatti.
Number 2, S&M.
Megan Thee Stallion.
That was Rihanna
Rihanna, okay.
in the, what was that, like 2010?
Oh, yeah. That was before Diamonds, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's a great music video. Number 3, Green Light. Green Light.
Green Light.
Who sings Green Light and wears latex?
Where's latex and Green Light? Is this Katy Perry?
This is Beyonce.
Oh!
That is also a very like early 2000s.
She's definitely
reference.
wearing like a Tsuko Kodo or something like that now, isn't she?
So you are 1 correct, 2 wrong. Number 4, Not Myself Tonight.
Not Myself Tonight. Meghan Trainor.
This is also taking you back to the early 2000s. This is one of my favorite latex videos, so go look it up. It's Christina Aguilera.
Oh! She wears latex at some point in her career? Holy shit.
She wears a lot of latex in that music video. She also
Oh.
wears latex in her Candyman music video off the same album.
Well, that's the punk
Number
rock.
5 is Go to Town. This one is a very prominent pink latex catsuit. Go to Town. Talking like 2018 if it helps.
I'm going with Katy Perry again.
That is Doja Cat.
Yeah, if you're down, boy, really down. Baby, let me watch you go to town.
I don't even know who that is.
You are doing terrible.
Yes.
All right, our next one is from 2024. It is Safe Word. Safe Word. It's a song from last year. Your hint is she went to the premiere of the movie Baby Girl with Nicole Kidman, all in latex as well. Safe Word.
Ariana Grande.
That is Halsey. Wow. You got 1 out of 6 so far. Number 7, Power. Power.
Power. Ariana Grande.
That's just going to be your answer for everything.
Yep.
So it's a little harder. It's Yo Naka.
Who?
It's kind of an
Are you trying to make
alternative.
fun of me right now? Like,
Okay, number 8, I Love Hollywood. I Love Hollywood.
I love Hollywood. Love Hollywood. Katy Perry would love Hollywood. She's a Southern California girl.
She's waking up in Vegas. I Love Hollywood.
Will you give me another chance? Okay. Shit. How about Kesha?
That is Slater.
Latex, hot lights, Hollywood is very
Number 9 is My Oh My. My Oh My.
My oh my. It's such an original title for a song. Oh my god. Is it Britney Spears?
That is Ava Max.
Who?
Oh, Ava Max? Swoop a Psycho?
No.
Wow. All right, number 10. We are halfway through. It's BOA. BOA.
Boa. I would be singing about snakes. Megan Thee Stallion.
That is Megan Thee Stallion. You got 2. Good job.
Woo!
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
Number 11 is Medicine.
All right. Which one of our pop stars is really into drugs? Lady Gaga.
It is Harpy, who I believe you follow on Instagram.
Oh, Hail Harpy?
Yes.
Oh, no shit. I didn't know they were a pop star.
You could be my nightmare.
All right.
Whoops.
Number 12. Good for you. Good for you.
Are you praising me right now? Or are you asking me a question?
Yeah, good girl. Good for you.
Who would have that? It's not Taylor Swift, is it?
It is Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, okay.
It's latex opera gloves from Siren. Number 13. Don't Stop. Don't Stop.
That one sounds familiar. Paula Abdul?
That one is also Megan Thee Stallion.
Frick!
There was a chance. Number 14 is Daisy.
Katy Perry.
Daisy. It's not Katy Perry.
You give me a second chance. Daisy. Oh man. Metallica.
That is Ash Nico. Told you they're all female identifying artists.
I know. That's
Number 15, Bad Romance.
That's Lady Gaga.
That is Lady Gaga. So you got 3. Number 16 is I Disagree. I Disagree. Great song.
I bet you it is. I've never heard it.
That is Poppy.
Poppy. Oh, I love Poppy.
Poppy. It's Poppy. Number
Such a
17,
creep.
Nightmare.
Is this a newer song?
Probably like 2018, 2017, maybe.
Oh. Ariana Grande.
That is Halsey again. Number 18, we're getting to the end here.
Uh-oh.
Almost Love. Almost Love.
That sounds like Ariana Grande.
It's a white latex dress, I believe, in this. Almost Love.
God, I don't know pop music to save my life. Good lord. If you're telling me that like fucking like dark wave, like post punk stuff, like I'd be all over it. Or industrial, like for real. And then the audience wouldn't know what the hell we're talking about. Anyway, it's Britney Spears. It's totally Britney Spears, right?
That is Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh shit.
And our last 2, your chance to redeem yourself. Bon Appetit. Bon Appetit.
Lizard.
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 Lizard, 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 lizard.
Katy Perry, why not?
That is Katy Perry. Good job. And finally is Manic.
Britney Spears.
That is Cobra.
Let's
Let's talk about more latex.
Let's do.
You have your own Shine Spray, dressing aid, and latex cleaner, which is not shown here. Did you make these? Like, what was the process going into these? Where can people buy these? Tell me about these products.
So your dressing aid over here, Vanna Whiten it. Pardon me. Is what you use to get into your latex. Otherwise, it just sticks to you, and then you pull on it too hard, and then you break it. And we don't want that. And the reason you want to use like a silicone dressing aid because baby powder, you sweat it out, and then you're just back to square one, and it's uncomfortable and stuff. This stuff stays and makes you all loosey-goosey, slicky-wicky. The process for that stuff was just making my own at home and just continually adjusting like the recipe I was using, the ratios and so on and so forth, till I found something that like worked where I wanted it to work. And I figured, you know, if it works for me, it's going to work for other folks. But it's a continuing process. Like I'm kind of adjusting the formulas and stuff like this. As for the Shine Spray, much more recent product I've released, and that has gone more into, that was actually more like lab testing, like sitting there like with like actual like flasks and like gauges and stuff like this, and like actually figuring out what the ratios are and doing math and all this stuff, and actually learning about the materials. So that's got a little more science to it as opposed to the dressing aid, which is more of an art. Where can you find those? Locally here in Denver, Vanilla King store. Amazing spot, very queer focused. Probably one of the few places you can actually try on latex locally now. They've taken the mantle from Rihanna's Rubber Closet a little while back. You can get it there. You can also get it online at thesyndicate.net. Syndicate. Yeah, there we go. I don't know how to spell. Anyway, so yeah, those are our products, and the upside of both of them is that they are locally produced by free-range grass-fed perverts like myself, and you're not having to worry about like import costs and stuff like this. Unfortunately, we're having to deal with the economic situation we're in, but thankfully I've been able to source a lot of the materials, even the bottles and labels, more or less locally, or at least within the United States. We're not having to worry about the extra tariff costs and so on and so forth. So it's generally much cheaper than the bigger companies out there. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for, is to, bring latex to the masses, make it affordable for everybody, So, yeah, take the guesswork out.
Very cool. You also mentioned that you do latex events. You mentioned like rubber and rope, rubber after dark, those kind of things. One of your big events was rubber on the roof. What was rubber on the roof?
Rubber on the roof, we actually found a reasonably affordable rooftop space downtown. And we would, have DJs. We would have like a bar and what have you. And you could come up there, wear your latex, get changed if you needed to, and come and be in a milieu, a community of other like-minded, like latex enthusiasts and so on and so forth. And what we ended up doing was making it like a little fun with our amazing fashion show, of course, which was just whoever wanted to just walk the walk, audience acclamation, and you got fabulous prizes provided by Vanilla Kink, our sponsor. And then also too, fabulous performances by the one and only Brittany Brody, along with many others as well. And we did that for about 3 years. Unfortunately, we're not doing it this year. I'm sorry to say, it's just not working out that way. The clams aren't in the shell and so on. So, but it was a good time to be had by all. A few years we did an after party, play party with that one. But yeah, our old venue just wanted us to be done way too early in the evening. And it's just like, forget about it.
For sure. And when it comes to planning and having these kind of latex events, what steps are you taking to make your space a safe space for people and an inclusive space where everyone is welcome?
I really try to find spaces where, folks with disabilities, folks who maybe have sensory issues and stuff like this are still going to be able to like find a space where they can be comfortable in. Of course, I want to start off with that. The other thing too is at more of our play parties, I have a small crew of trusted dungeon monitors, as well as myself, going around and just kind of keeping an eye on the play that's going on. Oftentimes, I kind of have a unofficial host who's kind of going around, get everyone like, talking to folks like, hey, you want to try this thing? This is how you use it, kind of thing, and stuff like this, as well as, having the rules. Making people read the rules. If you didn't read the rules, well, shit, you're not coming in. We're also I'm thinking about here in the near future as well, kind of having like a cutoff where if you're not there by 9 o'clock and we go at 9 o'clock to like 9:30, going through like a little bit about consent, a little bit about like what the rules are and so on and so forth. And if you don't make it for that, sorry, you're not coming in. That just like kind of keeps that cutoff and make sure everyone's on the same page. Like, you're here for this event and this is what we're doing, and like and if you decide not to pay attention, well, that's your problem. But I'm not gonna create an unsafe space for folks and let people in who are not there for it. So anyway, yeah, I'm trying to be more safety focused for sure, and a little less like, oh hey, make a buck, because in this realm, we have to really like look out for each other. The way things are right now, we really have to pay attention to consent.
It's a fundamental principle that ensures mutual agreement and safety in any interaction.
It's a continuous process. It's not just a one-time agreement, but an ongoing dialogue where boundaries should be communicated and respected.
So you're not doing Rubber on the Roof this year, but you are doing Kinks and Drinks currently. Mm-hmm. What is Kinks and Drinks?
Kinks and Drinks is our monthly slosh. It's every second Tuesday of the month. We've been doing it over at the L Bar, lovely cocktail lounge, very reasonable prices. I love the spot. I love the energy there. And, we all come together. We sit down, have a drink or two, or not. You don't have to drink, of course. Some folks show up in some rubber, and some folks don't. It's never a requirement. And it's just a space to say, am I interested in latex? Well, these people are interested in latex. Let's see what they're about. And it's a very non-judgmental, like, open space for you to just come in and say, oh, well, what's this all about? Where should I get stuff from? Like, ask questions, like, get to know people and so on and so forth. Like, and, just see what the community is kind of all about. Yeah.
Another thing you mentioned was craft night. I've never been to craft night before. What is craft night? How does that work?
Craft night, we do cross stitch and needlework. No, I'm kidding. We have an expert. I'd like to call him an expert, Wretched Latex. Go check out his stream. He has a Twitch stream. He comes down and helps us get folks who are complete neophytes, complete newbies to latex to understand the process of creating their own latex pieces. And we have some sort of simple project or something for those folks who are completely new to it to try out. We have all the materials, all the supplies and stuff like this to like craft your own like latex garment of some sort. Also too, we invite folks who already have like their own latex and stuff like
So
this.
if I don't own any latex, and I want to come to craft night, can I make something?
Absolutely.
So anyone off the street can just go to craft night?
Yep.
Okay.
Anybody. Yep. $15 and then we got you. Yeah, no, come check it out. Also, if you already have latex and it breaks and you're not sure how to fix it, once again, we have experts there and the supplies and the tools to help you try to get that back into wearing shape.
Very cool. When is craft night?
First Wednesday of the month.
Okay.
I can fix it!
Well, you did pretty poorly on the last game.
Sure did.
I don't know if you don't know enough about latex or you don't know enough about music, but we're going to find out what you do know about latex.
Pop music's its own niche, and it's not mine.
This game is called Taking Rubber Worldwide. Ooh, we're bringing rubber all over the world. So I'm going to name a latex company, and I want you to tell me where in the world Carmen Sandiego is.
Oh, okay.
No, tell me where in the world this company is located.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, number one, do you feel better about this game than you do about the last game?
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. Let's do this. Number one, Adala Clothing.
Oh my god. Who the fuck is that? I've never seen any of their shit.
Adala Clothing.
Adala. Who would have Adala? God, almost sounds like it should be from India, but I'm gonna say UK.
That's Adala.
Yeah.
Adala Clothing.
UK.
That is from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto. Basically the UK, but North America.
Wow. Number two is Andromeda Latex.
Andromeda is...
They do a lot of like cosplay stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're in the States.
Andromeda Latex.
I guess not. Germany.
That is in Moscow, Russia.
What? Really? Holy shit.
He chose poorly.
Number three. I'm looking for you to redeem yourself here. You're wearing black. Black style.
Black style. That's Germany. That's Berlin. Even.
That is Berlin, Germany, to be correct.
Yeah,
Number four.
This suit right here.
You're wearing a mask. Where's Damask?
Damask is UK.
That is in Amsterdam, Netherlands.
Damn it.
Our next one is Bright and Shiny. None of their stuff will ever fit me, but Bright and Shiny.
Generally doesn't fit anybody. Okay, now Bright and Shiny is like kind of like a toss-up because they were in Ukraine. Right?
Okay, I will give it to you. I have Kiev, Ukraine written down.
Okay, Ukraine.
Right.
My understanding is they're either out of Poland or Germany now, but yeah.
Number six is Catalyst Latex.
Catalyst. Love their stuff. US.
That is in Warwickshire, UK.
Dang it. Okay.
Number seven is Dominatrix. Dominatrix.
DAWN, right?
Yes.
They're in the US.
Where in the U.S.?
Somewhere in the South, I feel like a one like you wouldn't think of. So not Florida. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia.
Holy shit!
Good job.
You did it! Congratulations!
Up next is Deadly Couture.
Deadly Couture.
Deadly Couture.
They are out of they're out of the UK as well.
Incorrect. That is Vancouver, Canada.
Damn old heck.
Our next one is Westward Bound.
Westward Bound is out of the UK.
For bonus points, where in the UK?
Brighton.
They're in Plymouth, England. Our next one, I kind of accidentally said this earlier, but Polymorph, number 10.
Montreal.
Correct.
Canada.
I've been there.
Quebec.
Number 11 is Rubert.
Rubert. Oh, Rubert. They're a U.S. company.
Rubert.
Germany.
Rubert is Russian.
God damn, okay.
It was in the name.
Rubert. Yeah, okay.
It was
yeah,
in the name.
Rubert.ru.
You're so stupid! Stupid! Oh, and let's not forget, you're so stupid! Ow!
Up next is Libidex.
Libidex, they're from the North Shore of the Sea of Tranquility on the Moon, right?
Close enough.
No, it's like Hertfordshire in the UK.
It is London.
London, okay.
London. Number 13 is Jane Doe Latex.
Jane Doe's in the States.
Where? It is in the United States.
Is out of LA?
Close enough. It's Burbank, California.
Hey, right down the road. Right down to 405 there.
Yeah. Number 14 is Honor Latex.
Oh, Honor is out of the UK as well.
Where specifically in the UK?
London.
It is London. Good job.
Hey.
And our final one is Vin Noir.
Vin Noir.
Vin Noir
they do
Latex.
Such cool stuff. Oh my god. Seriously, even if you're not into latex, just check their shit out. Vin Noir, despite having a French name, is out of I want to say Italy.
Correct.
Yes.
It is in Milan, Italy.
Milan.
Good job. You did a lot better on this one than you did on our previous game. I'm proud of you. So maybe I feel like you've redeemed yourself here on Drag Me to Denver.
Yes.
So yeah. You did it.
I did it.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
You know what else you did?
What?
You made a vac tower.
I did.
How did that process go, and how did you make this vac tower?
Good Lord. I'm not going to lie. I sat there and I examined a lot of pictures of vac towers in many places. I did a lot of just memory digging out of the giant hole that is my memory and just trying to remember how some were constructed and so on. And just also like working once again with my friend Jess, who's got a lot of experience with costume work and so on and so forth. And so they really helped a lot with like the outer latex part, the envelope, you know, that gets sucked down onto you. My whole thing was the...
Are you into getting sucked onto you?
I mean, you know,
I've
been known to get sucked down, sucked up, sucked off.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, no, so they helped me out with that part of it. My end of it was more the electronics, the figuring out the lights. I had no idea about soldering. I didn't really understand like LED lighting and like all this stuff. And I just did the research, went online, did a lot of reading, and of course, a ton of somewhat expensive trial and error. just trying to figure out how all that stuff goes together and just finding the right materials. It's like, good Lord, people in the 90s could not have made this. Like, seriously. It would not have existed just because you couldn't get you could not find the resources online. You couldn't find the resources in the phone book or whatever they had back then to like find this sort of stuff. So it was very much just me like working with the resources I had, and then also really spending the time, you know, researching and looking into like what I need. And it's still a work in progress. I'll be real with you. I'm still learning more. I just bought some lights that were pre-soldered from China, and I just installed them, and they didn't work. So that was annoying because that cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm done with that company.
What latex events do you have coming up? Is there anything you want to promote? What are we getting instead of Rubber on the Roof?
Instead of Rubber on the Roof, that's still up in the air. I'll be real with you. We might just kind of be on a lull this year, and come back strong next year.
You mentioned you were looking into like October.
We were looking into
events and things.
We were looking into something into October. Kind of maybe something more along the lines of a more private rent out, like a VRBO in the mountains, like bring together like people already part of the community and stuff like this for a weekend. But nothing like super like public in that regards. Some other events though that we're going to be at that I would love to promote is Denver Back Alley, which is our little slice of what I would like to call our little slice of like Folsom Street Fair here in Denver.
And that is coming up on the 23rd, Saturday?
That'd be next weekend. Yeah.
So what are you doing for Back Alley? What is Back Alley for those watching that may be interested?
Back Alley, it takes place over at Trade, which is an amazing, very welcoming, very non-judgmental leather bar. I have to give a shout out to Trade as like being this like leather bar, but like I see people of all kinds there. I see people of all different body types, you know, like cis, trans, like, you know, butch lesbians, fucking, daddy bears, like, you know, pups, and fucking, like, everybody's there. Like, you know, it's such a good space, and no matter who you are, like, you can feel welcome there. One of our local leather associations, which I can't remember exactly which one. Do you know offhand?
Is it Rocky Mountain Leather? I don't know.
Yeah, it might be Rocky Mountain Leather. I'd have to look it up. What I'm doing there, I'm bringing the vac tower out there despite its current state.
Okay.
And giving demos on that, as well as just like promoting the Syndicate and just kind of like latex fetish in general, which means I'm probably going to get dressed up in some latex and get heat stroke because it's going to be like the hottest time of the year here in Colorado. But you know, we suffer for our proclivities, sometimes willingly.
Well, that sounds exciting. I definitely might need to check that out myself. And if anyone's watching, go check out Back Alley as well, or check out the Syndicate and all their events potentially coming up, such as Craft Night, Kinks and Drinks.
Mm-hmm.
There's always something new. It's been such a blast having you here. Where can we find you online? And is there anything else you'd like to promote?
Oh, yeah, no, you can find us online. Like I said, for our products, thesyndicate.net. I think our link tree is also linked there, where you can also find where we're at on FetLife, which is, I believe, the Syndicate Denver on FetLife, and at the Syndicate Denver on Instagram. We have a Blue Sky. I'm very bad at posting on there because I've never been a Twitter person, but same thing, the Syndicate Denver on Blue Sky. Fucking Elon Musk, so he doesn't get my money. I refuse to call it what he's called it. It's always Twitter. Anyway, other things to promote. Yes. What's coming up here? We have not only Back Alley. There is the Femdom. We have a local amazing Femdom group called Femdom Storm. They are doing a kinky camping event the first weekend in September, where I'm going to be out there once again with some of my toys, but also presenting kind of a more philosophical, like kind of TED Talk style, like idea of like latex and like my perception of it through various different kind of philosophical concepts and also just history as well. Because I'm a nerd. Huge nerd.
Well, we welcome all kinds of nerds to our show. We support you, and we support Latex. Thank you so much for coming on, for helping to grow our little kink community here in Colorado. And if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that like button. Show some class. I'm not saying you don't have any class. I'm just saying show a little. Hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment down below. My name is Brittany Brody. This has been Drag Me to Denver. This is Bron. Bye.
Bye.